Trail Riders, welcome back to the Daily Ride. I hope you guys are doing well. This week marks the last 5 episodes, beginning today, of the Daily Fire Devotion Series. Next week, a week from today, we begin a new journey, a new trail ride, the Daily Power. So God bless, hope you'll continually follow along. May do some promotions this week. I do have books that I've written, and I may offer some books for those of you that do follow along. God bless, and let's dive into today's trail ride. Our crosshair passage comes to us today from Galatians 3:13 and 14, which says, Christ has redeemed us from the curse of the law, having become the curse for us, that the blessing of Abraham might come upon the Gentiles in Christ Jesus, that we might receive the promise of the Spirit through faith. The Daily Fire thought for today is the sacrifice on Calvary is the ultimate sacrifice. Brandon, the word passages for today is Genesis 12:2 and 3, Mark 16:15, Hebrews 11:17 through 19. The scriptures that get us through the Bible in a year is 2 Chronicles 32, Revelation 18, Zechariah 14, and John 17. Today we're going to be talking about faith's final test. God planted Abraham in an unfriendly wilderness. God also planted the church in an unfriendly world with the same purposes of that of Abraham. With Jesus sent out, when Jesus sent out his disciples, he gave them a divine passport into every land on earth. Go into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature, Mark 16:15. Christ was following the will of his Father expressed to Abraham. I will bless you, and you shall be a blessing, and in you all the families of the earth shall be blessed. Genesis 12:2 and 3. They could forget about saving themselves. He would look after that. Their concern must be to save mankind. The Great Commission commits us to continue Christ's mission. Concerned with only itself, the church is purposeless in God's eyes and harmless to hell. Faith only operates when linked with his purposes, and the first of them is to bless all the families of the earth. The strangest episode in Abraham's life was his call to sacrifice Isaac. By faith, Abraham, when he was tested, offered up Isaac, and who had received the promises, offered up his only begotten son, of whom it was said, in Isaac your seed shall be called, concluding that God was able to raise him up even from the dead, from which he also received him in a figurative sense. Hebrews 17 through 19. It might shock us that Abraham would have even contemplated human sacrifice, but 4,000 years distance makes it impossible for us to understand a man of his time. Human sacrifice was common, whereas today it is not so common, although it is still practiced. Abraham was a learner and a beginner of faith in God. Spiritual lessons percolate very slowly into our human understanding. God never meant Isaac to be sacrificed, but God tested Abraham on his own cultural level, such as a practice, then an expression of extreme religious devotion. Abraham learned and leaned into the fact that God wanted no offering of human blood. God's purpose was to create a new culture in which bloodshed had no place. We are thankful that God taught Abraham a new covenant, and we are grateful that he allows us to walk in the fullness of that covenant today. God bless you guys. I hope you'll continually follow me here on the Daily Ride, and I'll see you on the next trail ride.